All right, guys, Saints taking control in the NFC South. We appreciate Drew Brees joining us. How big was this game moving forward for you guys?
Well, listen, every win is a big win, but anytime it's a divisional opponent, and especially one that is had the same record as us, at the top of the NFC South, that's a significant win. But listen, we knew that this stretch, towards the end of the season, was a lot of divisional opponents. A lot of teams that are in the playoff hunt. Obviously that's the ultimate goal. But at the end of the day, you've got to narrow your focus and just focus on one game at a time. And there's still a lot of football left to be played, and we're still striving to find our best game. I still don't think we've found it yet. And so we played complementary football today. Offensively, defensively, made some plays. Special teams made some huge plays. So all in all, you'd say, man, we came together as a team and had a big win today, but still feel like there's opportunities out there to be had.
But you guys really set the tone on your first drive, going for it and getting the touchdown. You could have settled for a field goal, but going for it and getting the touchdown. Yeah,
that was aggressive. I love Coach Payton's call and just his mentality when it comes to that kind of thing. Obviously, that kind of got the crowd rolling a little bit, and then Mark's big run as well, and there's a couple kind of defining plays in that first half, and then obviously on into the second half that really set the tone.
Okay, it's a broken record, but I got to talk about him. Every week it's Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara seems like every week he does something we haven't seen the week before. How impressed are you by week after week? He's not hitting the rookie wall. He's just getting better.
Yeah, obviously I think he's a real prideful guy, in his performance and in his preparation. And, I think he's got guys around him to keep him humble, I mean, he's got a great room there, a great coach, but a guy like Mark Ingram, too, who, both those guys, just the dynamics between the two of them and the way that they perform together and push each other and compete and also support one another is pretty awesome. And obviously two very productive guys, two guys that have, really kind of set the tone for us, offensively. And but Alvin specifically, you feel like you can open up the playbook and call whatever you want with him in there. And obviously anytime you can get him the ball in space, good things happen.
We were in Los Angeles last week, and we talked about, practice maybe not being where you want it, where Coach Payton wanted it to be. And I know the offense had some numbers the last couple of weeks you didn't like, but it seemed like everything came together in this game. What was the difference in this game, rebounding from those last two?
Well, I mean, obviously, you always talk about the preparation during the week and how that gets you in the right frame of mind to come out and play well on Sunday. I felt like we did that, but also, you just listen. You're gonna have those bad days, and I think the key is that you come back and make the corrections that need to be made, and understand what got you beat and prevent that from happening again, and that's what we did from that Ram game, and understand we have to be a lot better. And listen, I'm sitting here telling you right now after a win, we have to be a lot better. If we want to accomplish what we set out to accomplish, we have to continue to strive to be better and have a hunger for that.
All right, I know how competitive you are, but in that quarterback room, it has to be an interesting dynamic with Taysom Hill. He's out there playing special teams. I know you'll never play special teams. When's the last time you played special teams, and how impressed were you by a quarterback playing special teams in this game?
Freshman B team in high school. I was a personal protector on punt. Yeah. So protecting the punter, taking on those A-gap rushers, making some clothesline tackles on the side.
How'd that go?
Well, I mean, it went. It went for freshman B team. And I think once I got to JV and varsity, they realized that was probably not the best fit for me. But listen, the more you can do, right? The more you can do. And if the team needs you to step up and do something, man, step up and do it. And they came to Taysom this week, and he was like, hey, I've never done it, but I'm all for it. And the guy was a rock star, man. I'm so happy for him, so proud of him.
Final question, a crucial stretch with this game and the next one, the quick turnaround to play Atlanta on the road. How much momentum does this game give you guys going into that short week now?
Well, it gives us momentum, but, man, it's a quick turnaround, So it's, hey, let's just digest this, watch the film, and move on, And listen, Atlanta's a great team, and they've played really well down the stretch here, and we know the type of game this is going to be, especially short week. So, we got to have our best performance ready.
Appreciate your time. See you in Atlanta.
All right, thank you.
Drew Brees, former special teams B-teamer back in Austin, Texas. Moving up the charts, though, passing Peyton Manning, second all-time in completions in NFL history today against Carolina. Back to you guys in the studio.